Piano whispers, room feels hollow. Keys dropping tears, dreams to follow. Dark clouds gather, lights flicker dim. The house awakens, let the race begin. Papa's house, wheels spinning in the dark. Rubber burns, leaving trails, leaving marks. Digital thunder, the engine scream. Pixels collide in the gasoline dream. Ghost in the rear view, chasing my name. Welcome to the chaos, Papa's house of game. This is the house where the tires don't sleep, where the corners cut deep, where the drivers compete, hands pounding the frame. Papa's house again, Papa's house again. Papa's house again. Shadows on the track, neon veins, pulse racing through the veins like a live convulse. Metallic roars echo, no finish line. Shift gears, push limits, lose track of time. 1,000 lives lived in a single lap, glitching through the ether, no turning back. Crowd roar, static pixels ignite, steering through the storm into the night. This is the house where the tires don't sleep, where the corners cut deep, where the drivers compete, hands pounding the frame. Papa's house of game, Papa's house of game, Papa's house of game. Papa's house of game. Piano whispers, room feels hollow. Keys dropping tears, dreams to follow. Dark clouds gather, lights flicker dim. The house awakens, let the race begin. Papa's house, wheels spinning in the dark. Rubber burns, leaving trails, leaving marks. Digital thunder, the engine scream. Pixels collide in the gasoline dream. Ghost in the rear view, chasing my name. Welcome to the chaos, Papa's house of game. This is the house where the tires don't sleep, where the corners cut deep, where the drivers compete, hands pounding the frame. Papa's house again, Papa's house again. Papa's house again. Shadows on the track, neon veins, pulse racing through the veins like a live convulse. Metallic roars echo, no finish line. Shift gears, push limits, lose track of time. 1,000 lives lived in a single lap, glitching through the ether, no turning back. Crowd roar, static pixels ignite, steering through the storm into the night. This is the house.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Papa's house. I'm Papa. home of the PhD race team and the infamous paparazzi. Good evening, y'all. K-Dubs, P1, LVP, P2, and Annie, P3. Congratulations, guys. Oh, dude, that hurt. My cat, Sal, hello as well. No, you chill out. I think that's going to leave a scar. I said no. Strict 9. How are you guys tonight? Hopefully you all had a good day. We finished this afternoon stream with the win, so we're going to go see if we can't continue that. I said no. No, buddy. I haven't cut your claws yet. No, let go. See, yeah, those things. Ooh. All right. I will wait the 2 minutes and we'll go in. Hopefully you guys have had a good Tuesday. I finished this afternoon stream, went and ate some dinner, took a shower, cleaned up a little bit. Ready for a few more races. And then a full day of work tomorrow because I didn't work today. RL90, like smacked. Thank you, sir. How are you, RL? Good to see you. Dega, no, dude. Okay. I'm gonna kick you out of the room here in a minute. Wants nothing to do with me until I start streaming. Then it's like he just needs to maul me. See, get ready to jump on me again. No, go lay down, buddy. All right, well, we ended up with qualifying time this afternoon, as you can see, is a 17.9. We made some good gains on our DR and our SR. We're above a sliver of an A. Can't believe I almost lost my A. This is the big thing. Even if we don't get wins, which of course we're going for, but we just need to keep increasing that DR. Chilling. Nothing wrong with chilling, man. Do, 30 seconds. We'll go get us warmed up. We did 3 races this afternoon. We got a 3rd podium in the first race. We got a 7th after coming back from getting spun out in the first lap. Started 7th, fell to 16th, like 7.5 seconds behind 15th. Ended up finishing 7th in the second race. And then we actually won the 3rd race, even though I was on a wrong tire strap. I started on softs, but I was able to make the eventual leader with like 2 laps to go actually smoke his softs trying to catch me and get away from me. And I was able to repass him on the last lap, I think it was, for the win. So that was good. It worked out. So I'm not sure it was the wrong strat. It was just a different strat. We are using the Porsche. We're running 5 to the rear for the brake balance. I do have TC1 and ASM on, so assists. Assists. Not always a bad thing. What dailies have you guys been focused on? A little slow into that turn there. That wasn't good. Alright, so Sector 1, this first lap is gonna suck. Oh yeah, that sucks a lot. I do expect some stiffer, more skilled drivers, some stiffer competition and some more skilled drivers tonight than there was this afternoon, but not saying they weren't. I'm just... aliens seem to come out at night. Ooh, smoking 20.1. That wasn't very good either. Obviously a lot better, but go a little off pace. Mr. Cole, how are you, man? Good to see you, sir. I'm actually, my 79's faster than all my NRL pods too. Yeah, because I think my fastest was like an 18.2, maybe an 18.1. That wasn't a very good turn. Okay, that whole sector was just horrible. I wasn't even in control. ATB, hello! Sadly, huh? Oh, there we go. I said I had too many dirty races to see already. I've actually been pretty lucky. I haven't had any dirty races, so... But I've only done 3 races. This is a great combo. I like this combo. I like Road Atlanta. Alright, that was a horrible freaking lap. That was a horrible entry. Best to see. How are thee? Seven and a half minutes. Damn it, screwed that all up again. Too slow for that sector. Come on, gotta get warmed up here. Doing okay. Nothing to really complain about. I'm tired. We're going on about 3 hours of sleep in the last day and a half, so I'll sleep good tonight, that's for sure. Sliding into the entering the chicane there. That'll be a pin. And it was slower. Damn it. Another pin. Alright, we got time for one more lap. Did I prevent the penalty that time? Well, it looks like the last lap shaping to be our best lap out of the 10. Not by much, but and then you screw up the chicane, miss a shift, and it doesn't turn out that way. All right, but we're ready. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I'm gonna put my mediums on this time before I forget. Yes, if we start like in the top 2, maybe 3, we'll put the softs back on. Still in the top 2,000. 27th on my friends list. All right, here we go. First race of the night. Let's go do this, y'all. Cotton Ballistics. I know that guy. I know Steven Sills. Yeah, I'll stick with the mediums to start. Good luck, y'all. Oh. Right. Got Steven right in front of us, so let's try not to take him out. This first lap. Don't do it, Pop. Just don't do it. Yep, one guy already left. Hashtag not last. Company. What the hell was that, dude? Who was that? Oh, who was that? Orange AMG. Sorry, Steven. Hey, Canadian. Is that who it was? I think he's just a couple cars up here in front of me. I could be wrong, but that was way uncool. Gimme beans. We're not doing bad. I won one this afternoon. A couple podiums this afternoon, one being a win. I think we were gonna be okay here, but we got taken out by a Mercedes. I'm like lap 2. So we're in recovery mode from that. Oh, that might be a pin. That's gonna be a pin. I barely hit that freaking outside. Right? And Fuego, I think, is who it was. Yeah, saw that coming. Alright. Now we just gotta drop some solid laps here. Three seconds gonna put me way behind the 8 ball. Hot rod! Feels sick. That sucks, dude. Take care of yourself, Hot Rod. Johnny B. Good evening, sir. How are you? Oh, it's not good. Beast! Hey, thanks for the like, sir. Appreciate that. How do I get a pin there? Damn it. That was pretty sketchy there. Damn it. Why do I keep doing the exact same thing this guy's doing? Ugh. I kept doing the exact same thing that guy in front of me was doing. Even being a second behind him, I couldn't stop from repeating what he was doing. That was crazy. All right, well, first races. We're done with this one. On to the next. We can thank Fuego for even putting us back here. But at least we're not last still. Steven must not have had a very good freaking race either. He shouldn't be back here where I'm at. Get him, Steven, get him! Well, thank God that one's over. Yeah, Mr. Fuego. Out him. Yeah, I'd leave too. All right, well, didn't lose any SR, but definitely lost some DR. That was a rough race. That's the roughest one I've had so far. I mean, and half of it was my fault. For 3-second pit road pen and then the spin. Yeah, it hurt a little. Was that lap 2? No, it wasn't your fault, dude. It's this guy right here. Fuego. He punted me into the turn and then spun me after the turn. He's on soft, so he's got more grip. Yeah, he just set me. I don't think it didn't look like that. I don't know what the hell he was doing there. Got the 5-second pin for it. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I got sent in too hard. Then I was trying to leave you the room on the outside, and he decided he wanted way inside. And then my race never got better than this. I ended up leaving with 3-second pit road pen going in, and then I spun again on like the second to last lap. He's like, and those were on my own. Those were my fault. Really, all that is The guy having the better tires just needs a little bit more patience. He had the better tire. All he had to do was wait. When you have the better tire, you beat him coming out of the corner, through the middle and out. When you're in the middle of the pack like that. If you're up front, you can charge the corner, but he obviously was not up front. Just my opinions. No, Steven, I think we were working pretty well those first couple laps. Stardust! Howdy, ma'am. Yeah, I thought we were going to be okay until all that. And then I got you again. Ran into you, ran you wide again on that, coming out of those turns for the back stretch. It was the first race. Half of it was my fault. The other half was not. Stardust, how are you, ma'am? It is good to see you. It's your Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Yeah. That's all right. We got the next lap. Next race. Next race. We got this. All right. I'll be right back, guys.
Piano whispers, room feels hollow, keys dropping tears, dreams to follow. Dark clouds gather, lights flicker dim, the house awakens. Let the race begin. Papa's house, wheels spinning in the dark, rubber burns, leaving trails, leaving marks. Digital thunder, the engine scream. Pixels collide in the gasoline dream. Ghost in the rear view, chasing my name. Welcome to the chaos, Papa's house of game. This is the house where the tires don't sleep, where the corners cut deep, where the drivers compete, hands pounding the frame. Papa's house again, Papa's house again. Papa's house again. Shadows on the track, neon veins, pulse racing through the veins like a live convulse. Metallic roars echo, no finish line. Shift gears, push limits, lose track of time. 1,000 lives lived in a single life. Reflection through the ether, no turning back.
All right. Doing well. Good to hear, Stardust. Good to hear. Good to hear. I've got. I made it back just in time. Sliced. Racer dog. All right, I'm staying on the mediums. See if we can't keep up with these guys. I have to assume One or two of them going to be on softs. Maybe not. We'll see. Slice is fast, so keeping up with him might be an issue. We need a top 5 here to counteract that last race. Right, here we go. Thanks, Stardust. A little loose into that. That's going to hurt. Sketchy through there again. What the hell? Gotta get back on those front three slip. Why do I have to go faster? Hey, it was a good lap. I haven't been able to get close to it since. There you go. Go get it, Jeff. Lice is just walking away. See y'all. Almost ran that wide. Missed that shift. All those little things just keeping Racer Dog right there on my bumper. Missing turns like that doesn't help. Whipped. Damn it. That'll cost me more time again. Puts him right back on my bumper. $79. Quick, go. Oh, wait, just long enough. Hey, if I can hold this, I'll take a P2 to slice. I'm okay with that. Slice is just freaking rolling up there. You gotta be bored by now. He's not even being challenged and he's dropping fastest laps. Dagadoo! I think so. I don't know why I couldn't. So what is our first Wacky Wednesday combination? Just for the listeners here. All 6 of them. And I even have a 5-second lead on 3rd place. I just got lucky and had Sliced in my lobby. That had to be one boring race for him. But I'll take a P2 to Sliced. I'm okay with that. Ooh. Race 1, Group 4 Hyundai at Daytona Tri-Oval. Race 2, Group 3 Mustang and Bet at Grand Valley Highway. Nice. Thanks, Pyro. See what happens when you do what you're told? You finish decent. Thanks, Stardust. Pyro, how are you, sir? That's funny. Clean race bonus. Take it. Boom. Yeah, what time are we getting this all done? The M6, huh? Yeah, put me in. Yep. Okay. Yes, do, please. Please do. What time are we starting this? What time Central? Are we doing like 7 Central? 6 Central? Ugh. Do 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 do. It's slowly coming up. That helped. What time is it? Okay, almost 7. Okay, I got to go help my daughter real quick with some medication. Give me about 5 minutes, guys, and I will be right back. Just something I got to do after last night's stuff. So, bear with me. Enjoy the tunes. Seven, okay. 7 Central, so 6 my time. Perfect. Hey, Joe. Evening.
Piano whispers, room feels hollow. Keys dropping tears, dreams to follow. Dark clouds gather, lights flicker dim, the house awakens. Let the race begin. Papa's house, wheels spinning in the dark, rubber burns, leaving trails, leaving marks. Digital thunder, the engine scream. Pixels collide in the gasoline. Dream. Ghost in the rear view, chasing my name. Welcome to the chaos. Papa's house of game. This is the house where the tires don't sleep, where the corners cut deep, where the drivers compete. Hands pounding the frame. Papa's house again. Papa's house again. Papa's house again. Shadows on the track, neon veins, pulse racing through the veins like a live convulse. Metallic roars echo, no finish line. Shift gears, push limits, lose track of time. 1,000 lives lived in a single lap, glitching through the ether, no turning back. Crowd roar, static, pixels ignite, steering through the storm into the night. This is the house where the tires don't sleep, where the corners cut deep, where the drivers compete. Hands pounding the frame. Papa's house of game. Papa's house of game. Papa's house of game.
Time to get in this race still. Plenty of time, 2 minutes to spare. Do 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 do. Do. You almost won the race. Nice, Jeff. Get in there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. 17s. I don't know how the hell you guys are running 17s. The M6. Endurance or sprint, doesn't seem to matter. Do 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 do. Yeah. Do 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 do. 30 seconds. I'm going to assume I'm going to be starting on my mediums again. Boom. Yeah, who's Murph? Yeah, when looking at the decals, yes. I probably should know. Ooh, P2. You know what? I'm going to switch it up. Something different for me. Do 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 do. Carl! C-dubs! How you doing out there, man? I ain't gonna lie, that food pictures you posted earlier, those look really freaking good. Not gonna lie. We got Carl in here with us. Carl, he's here. Oh, PH. Gotcha. So maybe I don't know who Murph is. Thank you, Carl. You too, sir. Let's go, man. Thank you, sir. I got lucky on a lap. I can't seem to get close to it now. I'm stuck at the 18.2 range again. Okay, but I'll take the one lucky lap start up run. All right, let's see if Ronaldo's on softs. Yeah, bummer, Cetos. Bummer, man. It's coming through, C-Dubs. I'm guessing Ronaldo's on softs too, which is okay. I mean, I can work together. Maybe we can just make this a two-car race. I like it. Loser. Howdy, Rowdy. That was not a good set of turns right there. Horrible entrance into turn one there. Not good through the chicane either. Please no pin. That was close. Got lucky, thank you. We've got 2 more laps on the sauce here. Not a good turn. Not a good lap. Man, I hope hitting that wall didn't knock me over. Should come out right in a little gap here. This is good. That was not the best exit. Wow, I totally screwed him over there. I got him way too hot. I almost feel like I should give him that spot back, because he could have clobbered me. That was good awareness on his part. Yeah, not intentional defense though. Yeah, I was completely out of control going into that chicane. Yep. And then doing it all up. Oh, he's got a freaking pin. And I'm not even close enough to take advantage of it. Yeah, how'd that work out? Didn't work out too well, though, did it, Ronaldo? You'd have been better off just taking your pin, man. Yeah, he did, Shaggy. Yep. He tried to cheat the pin and just about freaking spun. Went shooting clear back across the track into the other side in the grass, and yeah, he'd have been a lot better just taking the pin. Moments like this where you just want to straighten that chicane, not even lift. Just dive through it all. He's quick. I didn't have nothing for him. Carl P13. Two DNFs. GG's. Hey, that's a good sign. I tried the 650. It wasn't very fast in qualifying. I wonder how it actually is in a race. Hashtag not last. Oh, that sucks. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, I love the chat sometimes. Really didn't think that I was going to pay that back in full. Are you delusional? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh my lord, you guys are tired. Crashing, I can feel it. Yeah, I'm going to do one more. I am indeed. I'm going to change my livery, though. I'm going to go back to my chrome one. I need to go have a quick sanity break, though. Safety meeting! Oh. Yeah, this old guy doesn't run well on 3 hours of sleep anymore. I remember the days I could stay up for like 3 days straight and be okay. And then just crash for 2 days, but ain't doing that no more. Wait, I wanted to... Yeah, it's still going up. That's how it's been in a while, though. We've been flirting with losing our A for a couple months now. All right. I will be right back in a couple minutes. 30 seconds. Yeah, this will probably be my last race. I'm tired. I'll probably be in bed in an hour. Get up at 5, go to work. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Revenge Noodle. Saint. You two bots, if you're racing. All right. Thank you, Stardust. Carl. All right. Here we go. I think I switched to the medium tires. So hopefully the mechanics on softs and I can just keep up with them. Hopefully. Hopefully. Do, 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 do. Okay, that's set. I'm on the mediums. Okay. $5 donation from Carl. I will pay for my seat in the house, Papa's house. Thank you for the donation, Carl. Everybody, round of applause. Big thumbs up for the $5 dono to Carl. Thank you, sir. Cha-ching. Thank you, Rob. Hopefully you're not working too late or too hard. In. Okay, that was the pin. That's gonna put DJ Fresh right on me. And just because I gave you the freaking line doesn't mean you have to run me off the road there. Oh, the leader spun. Damn it, come on. Gain the grip. Almost thinking Dale's on softs. Hey Grover, how are you, young man? Good day, good day. He was on softs. That's good. Good. Glad to hear that. Ooh, that was sketchy. All right, that'll work. It should be. Oh, my eyes are burning. I can tell I have not slept. CMB, how are you, sir? $2 from Grover's and a few dailies on PhD Grover. Oh, Dale got a pen. He's gonna hate life. But they're gonna probably drop him clear back third. They both get pins. DJ is coming. Good race. I like it, CMB. It's a good race, man. Few viable options for cars. Whoa! Damn it. Screwed that all up. Now he's got to run, I guess. Right? I need him to make a mistake now. Because those mediums that Dale's is on, we didn't get away, and you may come back and get this thing. Two more laps at the line. Honestly, Carl, it was the 2 weeks of practice for the NRL qualifying. This exact Porsche on this track. It just worked out. Thanks, McNaughty. Final lap, DJ. We've got Dale right behind us on the mediums. Probably better tires at this point. No, 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 no. I just got a pin. I just fell to third. Let those two fight it out since I'm out. Dang it, Papa. All right, I'll take another podium, though. They're going to have the DR. Oh, yeah. I'll take D3. Wow. Mechanic, he had a good recovery. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Stardust. Freaking pins. That's all right. Do. Switching back to the RCZ. Try the Beetle here. The Beetle's actually not bad. I don't know if it's still in the top 100. I ran a fairly decent time in the Beetle. I have beat it with the Porsche, but I mean, Blur's Mafia in 18.3. Genesis 296. Baco. VRZ. Nismo. M6. There's plenty of cars to choose from. An AMG. I mean, that's just on my friends list. An R8. Beetle is right there. Thank you, Grover. Smoke show. Oof. Okay, guys, I gotta call it. I'm gonna fall asleep right here. So Those nights in the ERs, man, they just go on forever. We got there probably, let's say 1 o'clock my time in the morning. We didn't get home till 6:30. I got about an hour of sleep before we had to leave. Came home, wound down for about an hour, took about a 3-hour nap. So maybe 4 hours in the last day and a half. I'm tired. Old, I'm tired, dang it. Forgive me. 27 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the donations. You guys amaze me every day. So we'll just keep going. Keep grinding it out. I'm okay. It was my daughter. Stomach issues. I think more than likely the stress of the last few months, she's created an ulcer. Yeah, I ain't 27 no more. Facts, Carl. You guys, thank you for everything. Please hit that like button if you haven't. Click that subscribe button if you're new out there. I appreciate all the support. Stardust, thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. It's always great to see you. Robin, have a great night, sir. You guys, thank you for everything. I will see you tomorrow. We'll be doing Shaggy's Wacky Wednesdays, I think. So catch me at that. Those races start at 7 Central. They start at 7 Central. And we'll kind of go from there. All right? You guys have a great night. Peace out. Stay safe. Go get those wins if you are still racing. And to all the PhD race team and all of the paparazzi, please remember we're great racers, better people. Till tomorrow, y'all.
Piano whispers, room feels hollow. Keys dropping tears, dreams to follow. Dark clouds gather, lights flicker dim. The house awakens. Let the race begin. Papa's house, wheels spinning in the dark. Rubber burns, leaving trails, leaving marks. Digital thunder, the engine scream. Pixels collide in the gasoline dream. Ghost in the rear view, chasing my name. Welcome to the chaos. Papa's house of game. This is the